Hey, welcome. This is going to be a video of my 71st TR on Planky, which is my main. I was a PDK druid, tank. I went in bear form. I kept the one fighter life because I didn't have a +1 lesser heart. I would have liked to go 20 druid, but that's alright. So just standing here outside of Reaper mode. Here's my stats. Oh, not too bad, not really good either, but 335 heal amp. So just standing here, 670 positive spell power with 37 crit chance and a 30 crit multiplier. The breakdown of my armor class. So I'm just going to pretty much go through all my stats and then feats and everything I took and TR. Next life I'm going to do is going to be a artificer. It's going to be a Drow Artificer. We're going to start doing our racial past lives. So I'm excited about that. Get some racial past lives behind this tune. Now let me go over my gear. And got the Guardian of the Gates set bonus. I don't think I ever fully augmented out all my augments that I wanted. No, I did not. But that's alright. Basically, this build here that I am right now, the PDK, it has a little bit of DPS. I wouldn't call them DPS-y, but I could hold my own. Self-healing, Reaper 5, I'm fine on. Some quest dependent up to maybe Reaper 7 or Reaper 8. All depends on the quest. But with this build in particular, I rip through the spell points trying to heal, if that's all I'm doing. I think I showed you my shield and weapon. I don't know, too busy talking. So yeah, I only have 2 filigrees on this. And I did craft the alchemical armor defense. They don't stack, I put it on both. I don't know why. Maybe to see if it would stack, but they're called the same thing. Alright, so next is my skills. I believe I have +4 tomes. +4 tomes on everything here. Oh, let me go through my abilities. Constitution, I think I've seen it up to, I want to say 119 is what I've seen it up to. Self-buffed, which I will explain in just a few minutes here. I am using Wisdom to attack and damage, because that's also my, some of my moves here is either highest Wisdom or Strength. But with the Constitution, I have things like Yugo Pot, Supreme Ability Pot, I have the Abishai Cookie set, I have the Rage of the Beast, and I have the Rising Fury, which is really good. Stacks up to 5 times. You can get +2 to Strength and Constitution. So that's another 10 right there. So that's just a Rage. And then if I get the 10 more, there's 103. I'm not going to quite add it all up, but you know, I got my Reaper points as well. I have some here. There's another 4. I forget what else was giving it to me. But, yeah, not too bad. Alright, so, skills. Keep going through. Intimidate, I think I bring it up to 118 with a GH and switching some stuff out, which I currently don't have. The glib tongue. The necklace there, I was using that. That stacks with, or adds a bonus comparative to the helmet here. And the ring. I forget what bonus it was, but I know it boosted it a little bit more. So the thing that I did not like about this build, and I'm not gonna lie, there's actually 2 things. The number one thing, being a PDK and being a bear and having 3 past lives or more, you're the biggest freaking toon you could be. So if you're in small corridors or going down like a narrow path with a short ceiling or anything like that, you take up the whole thing. And it's really hard to see. It's like you're playing like this. And it's too much for me. A little bit oversized. Can I get over it? Yeah, but it was just an annoyance thing. The other thing is being in bear form. I currently banked them all, but scrolls. You can't use scrolls. So you have to go out of bear form and watch my hit points. You got 3,705. Yeah, so drops 805 hit points. So when I go back in bear form, if I'm on higher reapers, now I gotta sit here and try to heal myself. That's what my heal does outside of reaper. 7,998 with 355 heal amp. Feats. So I'll just start here and just work my way down. So this is where I'm getting my positive crit chance. I figured that would be really nice for Reaper mode. Help me out a little bit. I'm not going to explain everything, but I'll just show everything real quick. Epic Defensive Fighting does not stack with your bear form. Bear something. Yeah, bear form. So it says right there I have an increase 15% to my hit points. My hit points didn't budge, didn't go up. But if I go out of bear form, 2,900, they went up. So yeah, something in the bear enhancement tree it did not stack with. Alright, past lives. I'm not going to show you how many I have, but quite a few. So I am completionist at the moment, heroic. This will be my 3rd and last PDK life. Be glad to get out of that. So +8 ability tones. Excuse me. Woo. I got the Barbarian feat Dismiss Rage when I got the rages in the enhancement tree. I believe when I got Rage of the Beast, it appeared. Yeah, also grants the Dismiss Rage feat. Natural Fighting, I took it 2 times, just because there wasn't really anything that benefited me. Is our hit point? I did get a few melee things: power critical, power attack, weapon focus slash. So I did get a few. Couple meta magics there. My standard proficiencies. And the standard magical training that is acquired from being a druid. Okay, here's the spells that I chose. I found myself not using a lot of them because just it wasn't worth it with my spell power. It didn't do hardly anything. The only time I'd really try to use on the spells is actually my melee damage surpassed, I think, all my spells, but the only time I'd really use the spells is if I'm really trying to grab aggro of a guy or a group of guys that can't be influenced via the intimidate, and or if I didn't have enough hate, because I was running with Hemi, Ross, Tali, a couple other people that are pretty heavy hitters, so they would take aggro pretty easy, so I'd try to get as much damage down possible on the group to maintain the hate. Yeah, enhancements, go through the enhancements in a minute. Crafting level, I didn't do too much this life for crafting at all. Should have done a little more, but oh well. Let's see here. Oh, so when you TR, one thing that I've learned in the past, which I don't know if it still is buggy, but your companion, your pet, whether it be a druid or artificer or whatever, unequip the armor and unequip the weapon, because I've seen it before where those go bye-bye if you keep them equipped. So I did take, I'll go over Epic Destinies first. I got the two newer threat gen melee attacks, which seemed to really help out, especially this 2000 hate. It really helped a lot. I only got this once, the 150 threat to all attacks, whether it be melee, ranged, or magical. Wanted to get it a few more times, but I thought a couple other things were necessary in the higher tiers and the lower tiers. Block energy, if I keep all that equipped and block, I get 3 different stacks that all stack with block energy. I have the past life, 10%, only got that once. Need to still get it 2 more times. Got the shield against energy, and I got shield deflection. So the one, boy, I've been over this before. I forget where the heck they're all coming from. So the one's coming from in here. I know that for sure. The other one, was that a feat? Feat. Yes, feat. Shield deflection. There we go. That's what it was. So that's where the 3 different, and they all do stack when you block. It doesn't add the percentages together. I'm pretty sure it's a percentage, then a percentage of the percentage, and so on. So it's actually less. Here's the twists that I took. Took both these so I could heal with them. To take a melee one, so I wouldn't fail on a will save of 1. With an 81. The will, you know, the holds and things like that, that's what kills me, is when I get held and can't move or can't heal. I did take Cocoon. Oh, another thing to keep in mind too, if you're going to be raging, you can't use Renewal while you're raged. Like I just used it right there. I'm going to go ahead and rage. As you can see, they call it Barbarian Rage. Can't use Renewal now. It says you are too enraged to perform this action. As well as, don't forget, you can't use scrolls. So not only with scrolls you can't be in bear form, but you also have to dismiss your rage. So yeah, scrolls were last resort thing. Alright, Reaper points. Kind of showed them up real quick. I just got my 46th point. Spent most of it here in the Grim tree. Put a little bit in the Dire for a few more wisdom. I mean, yeah, I could have probably moved it around, put it over here, been a little bit more DPS-y. But, or a few more in here to get a few more hit points. That's something I just didn't reset as I went. I kind of kept it. Enhancements. Went up here to get a couple heal amp. I had one oddball point. Figured put it here. One more to hit and damage. Plus I get 8 hit points being in bear or wolf form. It's about 42 points in here. 4 in here. That beguile is pretty nice. And then the remainder in falconry. One thing, I don't know if this is bugged out also, keep in mind, in bear form with the bear attacks, like you have, forget exactly which ones, I think it was all of them actually. Tremor. It says plus trip bonus. So the DC should go up. I have a 42 right now. When I use this Deadly Instinct, if you get it 3 times, DC of tactical feats equal to 1/2 of your wisdom. So my wisdom's 26. That's half of it. It's 26. So DC should go up 26. Oh yeah, just have to pardon me for a second. Going real quick AFK. My alarm clock's actually going off, so I gotta shut it off. Hang on. Alright, I'm back. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, DC of tactical feats equal to half of your wisdom. Oh, excuse me, wisdom modifier, not score. So 26, half of that would be 13. So yeah, my DCs did not go up on any of my spell type attacks. So I don't know if it's intended that way or if it's bugged, but I didn't have any good luck with it whatsoever. And I didn't notice my damage go up at all. So, I did quite a bit of testing with that. So I don't know if it's just a bear thing. I couldn't tell you. But yeah, there's my enhancements. Okay, I think I went over everything here. So I am an iconic toon. I'm a purple dragon knight. So to get out of the iconic life, you need an iconic heart. So we want to go to racials, bring us back to level 1. But I want my 3rd purple dragon knight life. So in order for me to get my 3rd purple dragon knight, I'm on my 3rd life right now, the PDK. But I've only used 2 iconic hearts so far. So to get my 3rd one, I have to use the iconic. And then I can continue with iconics by choosing that as we level up. That starts you off at 15, or I could choose a heroic level, level 1, so you could be heroic or iconic for the next past life. Okay, so it tells us here what I get. So I already have 3 past lives of druid. I really wanted to be a druid this life, so I just ate the bullet on that. It could have been something else that I didn't have, because I don't have 3 in everything. There's a few of them I don't. Wrong one. Heroic. Barbarian, I have 2. Let's see. Oh yeah, I did purchase the completionist feat. See, druid, I have 3. Monk, I only had 1. Rogue 2, sorcerer 2, and wizard 2. Everything else I had 3. Don't forget, you want to pick up all your favor. You want to get your 12 favor for your bag. You want to get your general, your total favor for +2 tome if you have the favor for that. For the simple fact that you could turn it in for the Purified Eberron Dragon Shards, which those give you a +2 tome would give you 9. So that's how I got a lot of my Purified Eberron. The remainder was from collectibles and stuff. There's some other favors. Just don't forget Yugoloth if you want more Yugoloth pots, things like that. So before I log out, which I meant to do this prior, this equipment I'm not going to use on this tune for quite a few lives. So I'm actually going to unequip it and bank it. Just so it doesn't go in my TR cache, and then I gotta dig through more items. It's just easier to put it in my shared bank now, and then deal with it then in the shared bank, rather than having to dig through in the TR bank, pull it out, wait forever to pull the item out. So, and if I do want to use them again, I could always just bring them back on this tune.
I've done my part. Get out there and finish the job.
It never hurts to unequip your items too when you TR. Like I said, with the pet, I've seen that glitch before. Few guildies back in the day have seen it on person. I don't know if that's been seen as of recent, but yeah. Okay, so now I am ready. So this is with no gear or anything on. Yeah, drastically lower. So let's TR. I'm so excited to do these racials. I've been waiting a long time. I think I have two racial past lives behind me. So specialist, because I'm going Arti. And I think I mentioned before, I'm going Drow. Reasoning being 20 intel. I know there's a few other tunes that give you 20 intel that would probably be better choice, like a gnome. But yeah, I'm just want to get the Drow one out of the way. I get that search for a past life. I think that'll be nice. So I'm going to max out intel. I want to get improved precise shot. I do have tomes. I believe I can get away with getting a 13 right now, and then Artificer, their base attack bonus goes up 0.75 every level. To get to the 11 base attack bonus that you need for improved precise shot, that'd be level 15. So I think I'd be alright going 12, or excuse me, going 13 on my decks, but just in case for some reason my mind slipped or I did my math wrong, I get it a level early, but I'm pretty sure I did my math right on that. So I think I could start off with 13, but I'm going to start off with 14. Okay, and I can't get, I can get more con if I want, but Ross Assassin's going to be the tank, Jan's going to be the healer, Hemi I'm pretty sure is going to be a bard, a melee bard, and then I'm going to be the Arti. Undecisive if I'm going to go into the Inquisitive tree and stay in it. I might just do the whole repeating Vorpal thing for most of the levels till like 14, 15, and then switch over to Inquisitive. I don't know. I'll have to see how the damage is and what it's like. But I definitely want to try Inquisitive, and I am going to go pure Arti, 20 levels in Arti. Okay, so I can get more decks, but I'm going to get Insightful Refluxes, so for my saves, I'm going to pull off Intel instead of Dex. I'm going to go ahead and get Charisma for if I go Inquisitive for the Diplo, but also for UMD. Yeah, it looks good. I don't care about Wisdom or Strength. So I'm going to max out Concentration. Disable Device, obviously. Open Lock as well. So I'm on Arti. I'm going to be a Trapper. I get Repair, Search, Spellcraft. Spot, UMD. And then, like I said, Diplo, because I do want to try dabbling at maybe later levels. Maybe I might do it early into the Inquisitive. Like I said, I'm going pure Arti, so I don't know how it's going to pan out. And then me, I've noticed if I don't take Insightful Refluxes from the start, I usually don't end up taking it. So I'm going to take it right now. It's not going to benefit me that great, but let's get real. What feats at level 1 benefits you greatly? I mean, yeah, you have things like Empower Heal, but you're not healing that much more. Not at level 1. Definitely want to Conjure Bolts. So, what you could do here, what's recommended, is you can get a lot of the Artificer spells, or scrolls, I should say, in House C. There's the vendor down the stairs there. So you can inscribe the scrolls, so you can have everything here if you choose wisely. Actually, I don't know. I don't quite recall what they have in scrolls there and what they don't, but I know there's a lot there. So if you want to get the rare ones, pick them as your spell, so that way the cheap and easy ones to get as scrolls, you can get as scrolls. And there we go. Yeah. Alright. I like it. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? I'll just go neutral. Hey, you click off to the side here and it brings you to your other tunes. You're not even... I'm off to the left side. I don't think you guys can see the cursor. So I'm not going to run any quests now, but later tonight, hopefully we will all be on, and we'll run some then. Well, regardless, we're going to run some then.
White dragon striking your ship come flooding back.
Ah, you're awake. Oi, you ain't undead, are you?
So /UI space layout space load, and then whatever your tag for it is, I do another space and put 2K. So you can do the Korthos or skip it. I've done it enough times. I'm gonna skip it. Okay, crossbow. Alright, sounds good.
Stepping out of the grotto, you find yourself in Korthos village.
So I don't run all too fast right now, because I don't have my quiver of alacrity.
Judging from how it looks now, the Sahuagin are winning. However, some hopeful souls still hold out for help to arrive.
Make my way to my ship. Will tell you, I do want to do the whole bear run thing. I want to sprint forward. It's not too bad for having 16 con with the +2 tome, so yeah, 16 con, 86 hit points. The barbarian past lives and the epic past lives help that. I remember starting off having like 40 hit points or less back when I first started playing the game. Alright, I'm going to pull out some of the gear that I have in the bank. So I have 3 action points in total. 2 racial, 1 universal. So right off the bat, get spell resistance, stacks with all other sources. That brings me up to 8. So you get 6 passive for being a Drow. Listen, search, spot. Ooh, search. Gotta have a high search. First things first that I'm gonna want to get as soon as I get a couple points, is I'm gonna want to get the intel modifier to hit, and I also want to get the intel modifier to damage, which is tier 3. So I need a total of 12 more points, but I'm putting 1 in here because I have the 1 universal, so I need 11 more. Alright, let's see what kind of goodies I have. If you haven't noticed, I cleared out some of my shared bank. Not all of it, just some. Just pulling out, put them in order here, level 1, 2, 3 items. Alright, the remainder I will take out later. So I just want to see the difference between the starter crossbow and that level 1. Ooh, that seems like it's going to be a big difference. Yeah, I'll go through and hotbar all this stuff later, so you guys don't have to watch that boringness. But past lives, iconic, PDK, got my 3, acquired it 3 times. So when I use that now, I'll get 3 to my saving throws, which is going to be reflux only, I do believe. Oh, it says saving throws, so is that all? Let's find out. So 5, 8, 5. It is all. Okay. For some reason I thought it was just reflux. But nice. And then 30%, 20% run speed. That's right. I like it. So that's not too bad for level 1, I guess. Not amazing, but not bad. So yeah, 18 con with the ship buffs and the tomes, starting off with 14, so 107 hit points. Even if I die in quest, still 107. So I have a 34 armor class to start without pulling any gear out. It's 81 defense. That's pretty good. 32 PRR, 24.24 less damage. 11 MRR, 9.91 less damage. This is where my armor class is coming from. Starting off with 50 positives heal amp. Oh, out of ammo. Already went through them all. Aww, hate magnet. I just wanted to see what I did after I killed the dummy once with the sneak attack. Then also I'll put the oh, I need spell components, darn it. I will grab a few. Like I said before, I'm just so excited that TR'd and starting to do some racial past lives. It's like a kid in a candy store. And they are arcane, by the way. Can't hold a ton of weight, so I don't want to get too many components. Oh, wrong floor. Yeah, I just figured I'd shoot for a few minutes here. Wrong floor again. Oh my goodness. It's floor 1. First floor. I knew that. There's a 19. For some reason, I don't know why I got that. I did not want that. I wanted the search. Oopsie. There we go. Keen senses. 20 search, no gear. And then I do have a pair of boots with colorless augment on them that I have my master's gift in for level 1. So I will have to. It's kind of weird that you can't use rune arms from level 1 and on, but you have level 1 rune arms. Maybe it's just me. Alright, moment of truth. $27, nice. Definitely killing the dummy a little bit quicker than before. Alright, well, with that, I think that's all I have. Ooh, crit for 52. I'll take it. Especially with a repeater at level 1, 54. Yeah, not too bad. Alright, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Later.